Where once had stood 4 boys finding their voice, there now stood 4 men, ready to shout loud enough to shake the gates of heaven. 4 men, or at least 3 men, and Clive, who was unconvinced by the Autobahn's new direction. Still, it was the creative fecundity of their Berlin period that led to the French film, La Pomme d'Argent. A harmless tradition there, one that most shiners adhered to, and it's easy to see why. The French film seems to possess a power that transcends mere celluloid. Vaclav's demon is one that makes people nervous. Many would rather not say the words La Pomme d'Argent aloud, lest they attract what Hawaiians call his stink eye, his evil gaze. Now, of course, Vaclav's demon was soon to become, in a very real way, the Autobahns, for here lay the seeds of Big Brain, the creative vision that would consume Vaclav and burn Autobahn away.
La Pomme d'Argent was my group's seminal piece. The 16mm film, the cat, the silver apple, the focus on me and the cameo by my ex-girlfriend were all met with praise by critics. Tim Allen was riding high. He was taking the Sunshine Autobahn with him. For now.
I think the message of the French film sadly got a little lost for Tim by the end, because he was ostensibly the main character, although he's the only main character I've ever seen to be upstaged by an apple.
I had little to do with it, to be honest. I thought it was pretty stupid. I mean, who goes to Berlin and comes back with a film in French?
After my starring turn in La Pomme d'Argent, I happily pushed my former best friend Clive into the spotlight for our pet project, Down the Rarebit Hole.
Down the Rarebit Hole was originally conceived by Tim and Clive.
It was an idea that had had a long gestation, and we finally had the purchase in the group to get it made. Many have said that the film would have had more potency if Clive and I had traded roles, but I love his stiff, understated performance.
Hearing them explain their idea to the others, Vaclav felt that there was something missing, and he knew exactly what that was. It was Big Brain.
Born out of the character he insisted on inserting into La Pomme d'Argent, the tense spectre of the Big Brain loomed over the entire production, and indeed the final film.
This created a schism from which the group would never recover. First appearing to Vaclav during filming of the French film, his vision had now become veiny reality, and he was insistent on Big Brain's appearance in Rarebit.
I'm an auteur, and I need to be in my work, and that seems to have coloured a lot of people's opinions of me, which I think is a shame.
Tim and Clive demanding that the Big Brain scene be cut, while Vaclav insisted it be kept in.
It was this ugly straw that ultimately broke the back of the Autobahn, just as the media was starting to take an interest.